In this video, we'll talk about key numbers every business owner should know and why. To know more, please watch this video. My name is Gagan Anand. My mission is to empower individuals and businesses with knowledge and service to help them achieve their financial goals. Today, we'll talk about key numbers which every business owner should know and why. What are those key numbers? Number one, sale, revenue or turnover. There are different names to it. Number two, gross profit margin. And number three, net profit margin. We'll discuss one by one what these numbers are. I'm sure every business owner might have come across these names or might know what these numbers are, but I will discuss in detail how you can use this number for your business decision making so that you can expand or enhance your business, or you can make your business more profitable. In other words, how you can use this information in your business decision making. Let's talk about sale or revenue. This is a number which you're selling every month, every week, every day, every quarter. So sale is something you're turning around or you're selling either product or service. But it's not just enough to know your daily sales. It's also important to know what product you are selling, what mix of product or services you are selling in particular period, either day or a week or a month. So it's very important to know the breakdown of your sale, what you are selling more, what you're turning around more. Let's say you are selling various products and one of the products you are selling more. That means that you can go back to your suppliers and ask for a bigger discounts, or you can negotiate the prices because you are selling that more, you're buying that more from your supplier. You can think of a bulk buying, or you can also think how you can sell your other products which are you're turning less. You can bring up with new offers or new schemes so that you can sell your low moving stock as well with this high turning around stock. So that's why it's very important to know your sales figure. Secondly comes the gross profit margin. What is gross profit margin? So gross profit margin is sales minus cost of sales is gross profit margin. Now, what is cost of sale? Cost of sale is opening stock for a period plus purchases or buying for a period less the stock in hand or closing stock for that period will give you a cost of sale. So sale minus cost of sale give you a gross profit margin. It is also very important to know your gross profit margin. On the same hand, you also need to know in detail which product is having a higher gross profit margin, which product is having a lower gross profit margin, or which product or services you're selling at a gross loss. So it's very important to understand this figure for every business owner so that they can make a wise decision, so they can understand the insight of the business, the effort they are putting into selling a product or service, or the effort they are putting in sourcing products are they in right direction. So for example, some product you might be selling at a very high gross profit margin, but you are selling very few of them. Now you know that these products are, or these services are of a very high profit margin. So you can put an effort, or you can run an advertisement campaign, or you can put an offers or scheme to sell those more so that you earn a higher profit with the same effort. So it's very important to know your gross profit margin. Likewise, some product you are selling too many, but the profit margin will be too less in that. In that scenario, you can go back to your suppliers and negotiate a better price, better deal, because you are selling lots of those products. So you can acquire a lower price for that. That will help to increase your gross profit margin for that product. So every business owner should know in detail what this gross profit margin figures are, and product or service wise as well, because then only it will help them to identify, or it will help them to navigate the direction in which direction they should move ahead. Some product will be seasonal, So that's also very important to know that which product you are selling in particular season more, so that you can do advanced buying for that product when there is no season for the product. So you can buy them in a cheap and hold them when the time comes or when the season comes to sell it off at a higher margin. You can only do that once you are in control of your numbers. So it's not just important to know your numbers, it's also very important to understand your numbers and how to make use of that information in your business. The use of that particular information will help you to achieve your business goals, or help you to increase your business, or help you to make a business more profitable. Now comes the net profit margin. The net profit margin is gross profit margin minus all the expenses, fixed expenses like rent, rate, insurance, motor expense, electricity bill, admin wages, staff wages. All those indirect costs are deducted from your gross profit margin, will give you a net profit of the business. So net profit is generally a bottom line of the business after all the expenses. So if you know your net profit, then you can also plan how you can reduce your expenses. Let's say you're paying too much for your wage bill, or you're paying too much for your electricity, or you're paying too much for your rent. So you can think of the alternative. You can think of the alternative suppliers who can give you a cheaper quote for the same service or product you're using. So you can only achieve that if you know in detail what expenses are you paying, what expenses are being deducted to achieve the net profit. So going through your accounts with your accountant is also very important, because that numbers, understanding that number is very important, which will help you to make a decision. So if you know your sales, if you know your gross profit margin, you know your net profit, then you can navigate in a better direction. Then you are in control of your figures. Then you can plan and forecast. Then you can see that trend, cyclic trend, what products are selling in which season, what's the trend of the market, or what products are fast moving, what products are slow moving, so that there should not be any stock which is unsold or become obsolete. So you will buy only those products which you know that which you're able to sell easily. You're not buying any product which is obsolete or outdated, or which is hard to sell. You will only make those decisions when you know your numbers in detail. So it's very important for every business owner to understand a detail of their numbers. Detailed analysis is very important for all your basic figures. I know these are the basic figures like sale, gross profit margin. Every business have come across these names or these numbers, and they know what they are. But then, are they aware that they are doing a detailed analysis of this number? Are they understanding this number? Or if they're understanding it, are they making use of this information? That's more important. That's where the winning edge comes in. So once you know the information and you use that information wisely for your business profit. So I hope you like my video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching.